Hello everybody and welcome to another Channel 8 sports presentation. Tonight from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it's boys basketball with East Brunswick hosting Piscataway in a Greater Middlesex Conference Red Division game. Hi, I'm Jimmy Allinder and I'm being joined by Phil Hill. And Phil, this game has some ramifications tonight, doesn't it?
This has some ramifications. I think they're fighting for who's going to be in charge of the Red Division. And from what I understand, Bo Henning, Jimmy, is going to treat this game quite like a championship game. He's going to have his boys ready to play like champs. They have beaten Piscataway already, and Piscataway is very well aware of that. Talk to Paul Shobe, who wants revenge, quite frankly. He says that they shut down Cannon the first time they played him, held him to 10 points. Didn't know about Matt Van Leeuwen, who scored 29 points. He said Matt Van Leeuwen killed them. They know it has tremendous ramifications, and the winner here possibly can take over the lead in the Red Division.
Okay, some of the tools that Piscataway brings to this game. Talk about some of those players.
John Celestine, averaging 11.4 points a game, is the leading scorer. So you can tell that their game is defense. They only give up 45.4 points per game, and they're going to pressure the Bears all over the court. Defense is the name of the game for Piscataway. They get a lot of their offensive baskets off the defensive pressure. So we know the Bears are capable of playing that way as well, so it should be one heck of a game.
Okay, so we have a lot to look forward to tonight. We're going to be bringing you some other games this week. The girls on Thursday and also the wrestling team on Friday. But tonight it's boys basketball, and we'll be back with the action in just a moment. Welcome back to East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, where East Brunswick is about to tip it off with Piscataway in an important Red Division game. A lot at stake in this game, Phil.
Well, you can underscore that important. I tell you, this is going to be an exciting game. Not should be, it's going to be an exciting game. And as I said before, I think you're going to see bodies all over the court, a lot of pressure, great defense I expect on both teams' part.
Okay, Tim Cannon is going to jump center for East Brunswick. He's the leading rebounder as well as leading scorer. And number 33, Kevin Mandel, will jump for Piscataway. The other starters for Piscataway, John Celestin, 23, John Yorkovich, 24, Justin Bailey, 30, and Patrick Fuya, number 32. And the East Brunswick starters we'll get to in a second.
And
okay, Piscataway immediately on the tip-off. Yorkovich.
And right away, you see the Bears in their standard man-to-man defense.
Celestin.
Underneath, good feed.
Right, and that was to number 33, Kevin Mandel, with its first 2 pointers. And Piscataway takes a 2-0 lead. This is Brian Bencherwitz. He's one of the starters, along with Rich Whalen. Cannon, as he will take the shot outside, misses, and a rebound taken down by Piscataway, Yorkovich. And Piscataway will push it up. This is 30, Justin Bailey. He's the other guard. One of the off guards for Piscataway. And they like to move the ball around. Celestin sets up. Yorkovich grabs the rebound, and rebound's going to be important tonight. Bailey, and they're going to catch East Brunswick on that shot.
I tell you, Matt Van Leeuwen appeared to have all ball. Official right there and called the foul.
All right, Kareem Glover is one of the starters tonight. Rich Whalen had been started, a sophomore guard, but Glover's in now.
Well, Glover had injured his leg early in the year, and I think is rounding into form. Both Whalen and Glover will see plenty of action now.
Okay, they're going to catch Matt Van Leeuwen on that foul, as Phil mentioned. And Bailey sinks the first of 2 to make it 3-0. We're just underway here, East Brunswick. Piscataway, 4-0 lead.
Okay,
now.
and full court pressure here by Piscataway, the Chiefs.
This is Cannon, misses his shot. All right, second one hasn't gone.
And Bailey is the quarterback here.
And it goes off Yorkovich's hands.
And
so the first turnover.
Jim, these teams are so very identical in a lot of ways. Each team goes 9-man rotation there, so you'll see a lot of bodies in and out of this game, particularly at this pace.
Still the pressure, and what do they catch?
A foul reaching in by Bailey.
Justin Bailey. All right, non-shooting foul. Obviously, we're early. 6:46 left in the first period. Piscataway on top 4-0. Cannon has attempted 2 shots. They have not fallen, and he's going to have to score.
Celestin on Matt Van Leeuwen, 23 on 23 there.
Around it goes. Underneath is Cannon. He's going to have the shot, and he's hit.
I tell you, Cannon actually lost control of that ball there. Had enough wherewithal about it to still go up and draw the foul, but he didn't have control of the ball.
All right, let's see. That's 2 on Bailey. He picks up the foul.
And I said he's their quarterback on the court there, so it really hurts them to lose him this early here.
And entering the game is number 20, Eddie Simmons for Piscataway. Cannon on the line will shoot 2. Makes the first one.
Okay.
He's shooting 51% from the line, Phil, so any shot is welcome here.
I think he's going to get better as the year goes on.
Doesn't make the second one.
That's that 50% then.
Yep. 4-1. Piscataway still ahead. This is Simmons with the ball. That's Celestin. Glover closely guarding him.
Celestin gave up the dribble too soon. He walked. Good call. Good call. Eddie Simmons, 5'9" point guard, and very quick, but took a step there. Official right on top of it.
So East Brunswick will inbounds. This is Glover. As Phil mentioned, he was injured early on, but has come back on.
Okay, one official looks at the other. They call it knocked out.
Neither in position. And we haven't seen any outside shooting yet from East Brunswick. 6 minutes left in the first period. It's still 4-1 Piscataway. Set up for Van Leeuwen. Doesn't make it. And you can make shots against J.P. Stevens and Edison and those types of teams.
Ooh.
Celestin gets his first 2. It's 6-1. Phil, but you got to make them against these teams.
You got to make them, really. It's pressure time here. Reach in.
They're going to call Simmons on the foul.
In.
13 foul for Piscataway.
I'll tell you, the Bears look a little unsettled right now, Jim. I know it's very early in the game, but they certainly don't look like they're settled in to their rhythm yet.
Here's Cannon.
He's off.
Way off. And it looks like they're trying to force the issue.
That's my point. They seem to be rushing things.
Jurkovic way outside. Won't go. Rebound, though, by Foya. He puts it up. Bounds around and in.
I guess that was for you.
And it's 8-1. Piscataway on top. Cannon doesn't see it. Now he's going to take it in. Won't go. Bentrowitz, though.
I'll tell you.
Good rebound.
Mr. Reliable there.
And they needed that. It's 8-3 East Brunswick.
Brian Bentrowitz always around the basket.
Celestin. It's going to go one-on-one with Glover.
Okay, he travels. And here you go, substitutions. For Piscataway, you have Sean Shoemate and
number 40, it looks like.
Yeah, Dewey Ferguson coming in.
And Whalen comes in for East Brunswick. He replaces Glover. Closely guarded by Simmons. Pass underneath the Bentrowitz. Passes out. Van Leeuwen's open, and he hits. Three-pointer.
Matt Van Leeuwen with his 18th.
Just on the line.
Three-pointer of the year.
And it brings East Brunswick back to 8-6. Piscataway with a 2-point lead. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first period.
Good feed.
Pass into Foya, makes it. Check, that was not Foya. That was 34, Sean Shoemate.
Dewey Ferguson with a nice pass.
10-6, Piscataway. And they're going to catch Van Leeuwen. Little elbowing going on.
Shoemate bumped into Van Leeuwen, and that is a total mismatch there.
Looks like Greg Kohlheim's getting set to come in. Celestin, and East Brunswick forces them out. This is Simmons.
Celestin looking like a basketball player.
Yes, he does. Whalen gets around him, and trouble for East Brunswick there.
I'll tell you, Pat Foya puts another one down, and Simmons with a nice feed.
12-6 Piscataway. 3:30 left in the first period. Well, East Brunswick had brought it to 8-6, but Piscataway with the last 2 baskets. Good pressure defense by the Chiefs. That's what they're noted for. And why is Bencherwitz dribbling out there, Phil? Boy, they really haven't spread out.
They haven't spread out, pushing them further out, it appears. And the Bears will start it over.
This is Whalen.
I'll tell you, good defense by the Chiefs.
Bencherwitz inside.
Almost walked.
He
Whalen.
takes it, and he gets a 3. And that's what's going to take.
I'll tell you, that might be Rich Whalen's first 3-pointer of the year. It's the first one we've seen.
And it's 12-9. Piscataway on top. Closely guarded now. That's Whalen on Celestad.
Too close, too close. Rich Whalen shakes his head in agreement there.
And that is the second team foul. All right, so you see number 33, Greg Kohlheim, entering the game for East Brunswick.
And I'll tell you, rarely do we see a team where the opponent substitutes as more than Bo Henning, and that's what's happening right now.
So another new face that's going to grab the ball now, Delvin McMillan. He gets the ball. He's in the game for Piscataway. Ferguson up. Doesn't go, though.
Okay, big rebound by Beck.
Cannon. That's Kohlheim. And it falls.
Ooh.
Greg Kohlheim makes his presence felt.
Okay, nice move by Greg. I'll tell you, if he's healthy and he's on his game, he's going to be a big plus to this team.
And that's what we're looking for. Way outside.
That's 3. He'll shoot 3.
Will they?
Yes.
3 shots.
3 shots.
Yep. Okay, so that was not a good foul by Whalen. He picks up his second, by the way. And going to the line, Dewey Ferguson.
You take a Dewey Ferguson's is a 6'3" senior for Piscataway, and
makes the first one.
And Paul Shope talks about his team. He says they're an unselfish team, and to get unselfish teams, Bo Henning has one, so he knows about it. Really age you if you're a coach. We're in this day and age of television where it seems the one who can get the most points gets the most attention. To have an unselfish team is a real advantage, and Paul Shope has that, an unselfish team.
And Glover will give Cannon a rest. Ferguson has made 2 of the first 3 and sinks all of them. So Piscataway 5 for 5 from the line. We'll keep an eye on that. 15-11 Piscataway. 2 minutes left in the first period. It's been fast-paced. East Brunswick not quite untracked yet.
Ooh, and I'll tell you, Kohlheim just losing it.
Yep.
Lost control of the ball, tried to regain control, stepped out of bounds.
A little rustiness on his part, Phil?
I'd say so. He's still grounding into form. He would have had some rust normally coming from football to basketball, but then he had an injury on top of that. So it's taken him a little while to get back into the rotation.
Okay. And that's going to be a back. No, they're going to let it go.
Oh, wow. Good hustle.
Goes off Whalen.
I'll tell you, good hustle on Whalen's part there. And you were making the point, Jim. If Whalen would have let it go, it would have been called backcourt, but you can't blame him for the hustle there. Good hustle.
He was looking to get a fast break for himself. Ferguson with the ball. That's Bailey, who's back in the game. Jurkovic in the corner, looking for somebody to pass to. And
just throws it away.
Throws it out of bounds.
And you got to give the Bear defense credit for that. Nowhere to go for the Chiefs.
So 1:29 left with Piscataway holding a 15-11 lead. We're here at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium. An important game for the Bears. This is Van Leeuwen. Hits a 3-pointer. That's his second 3.
Second 3 of the day.
And it's a 15-14 lead. East Brunswick hanging in with those 3-pointers. Piscataway. Ferguson in the corner to Bailey. Pressure to Jurkovic, but he makes it.
I'll tell you, good hands by Jurkovic.
And it's 17-14 Piscataway over East Brunswick. We're under a minute left in the first period. Van Leeuwen gives to Kohlheim. Pass underneath. He forced it. And what are they going to call here? Probably a foul. Let's see. What is it?
It's off Bentrovic, and then it'll be the Chiefs' ball, I believe. No.
I think they're talking to Bentrowitz. It sounds like he fouled him, but I guess not.
Okay.
There was no call.
No call, strange, and the Bears will apparently maintain control of the ball here.
Well, who gets it? All right, Glover's going to inbounds. A lot of players coming in and out of the lineup. Cannon can't shoot it. Jurkovic, good defense on him. Look at that defense.
I'll tell you.
I think they're going to call him.
I'll tell you, sort of a tough call there. And Jurkovic really shadowing there, and apparently the officials are going to call that if you're leaning even a little bit.
Okay, 40 seconds left. This is Glover. It's Cannon coming around. Van Leeuwen, he's got the shot. No.
Travel.
Well, he set up like he was going to go, but Piscataway player was in his face.
What happens when you accelerate, when you try to do everything just a fraction faster than you normally would do it because of the pace of the game, forces you into turnovers like that.
And this is going to continue to be a fast-paced game because both teams substituting freely. Moran now comes in for Van Leeuwen. Piscataway with the ball. Simmons to Celestin, three-point try, off the rim, but they're going to get the rebound, though.
Good recovery by Celestin. Celestin comes in the game with 3 3-pointers, so he's not like he shoots them a lot. Not like he makes them a lot.
Penetrates this time.
Ooh!
What do they got here?
Offense.
They will call the offensive foul.
Bentrovic once again putting the body there, taking the foul.
And with 4 seconds left now, East Brunswick will try to get the shot off. Clock's not moving.
Oh, mercy. And I tell you, Paul Shelb looking over here at the clock.
Nothing was happening. The clock was not moving.
Shelb had nothing to say because the basket wasn't made.
He would have had something to say if he did make it.
Exactly.
All right, let's listen in on our first opportunity to hear Bo Henning.
Hey, listen to me. In the offensive end, we're trying to go a little too fast at times. Catch the ball, relax, but be tough squaring up, that's all. Tough squaring up. See your options, okay? All right. On the defensive end, if we can just keep them on the perimeter, fellas, we're going to be in good shape, as long as we don't give up second shots. All right? That's hurt us a couple times. We're playing so hard that we're extending stupidly at times, right? Keep them out there on the perimeter. Let them fire that thing away. Just get a hand up, let them land on the ground, block out, and pursue the ball. Okay? All right. Now, off of our break, if you run the whole thing through, you're going to get something good inside, I think. Okay, we haven't gotten to that yet. All right? All right, let's go. Come on, fellas. Let's go, Kareem.
Okay, the salient point I think Bo makes is something we said earlier, that they're trying to run their offense too fast, doing things a little faster than they normally would do them, therefore throws them out of sync.
All righty. We neglected to say the score after one period is 17-14 Piscataway, and we're set to begin the second period. East Brunswick inbounds, and it's Glover. They're going to look inside. That's Beck. He's got his man. Whips it to Moran. Closely guarded, though. Good defense. Beck. That's Cannon with the open three. Well, yes, it does. Off the board. He'll take it.
And Cannon shakes his hand as if like, I'll take it.
Sure, and that ties the score at 17-all. And East Brunswick with its 4th three-pointer of the night. And that has definitely kept them in the game. Long cross court to Celestin, and he's having trouble with the outside shot.
Nice job on the offensive boards there.
Good board workers.
Once
right.
Again.
Mandel up. He won't go. What do we got?
Number 40, I think, Bentrowitz. Let's say. Or is it Beck? Now they say...
It's on Brian.
They say Bentrowitz.
That's his
but
first.
Again, the Chiefs, 4 rebounds off that offensive boards there, and you can't allow that. 41, the foul is... Yeah, that's 41. On Beck.
Okay.
Right.
Good thing we got that clarified.
Okay.
And Piscataway inbounds. It's Ferguson into Foa. And Fuya puts it through, and it gives them Piscataway a 19-17 lead. Hasn't been registered on the clock yet.
Okay, and a good hustle, good attempt by Dewey Ferguson, almost coming up with the big steal. But, Jim, we're going to watch the offensive boards for the Chiefs. They've been controlling those boards there. The Bears have to get involved.
Glover inside. Cannon with the outside shot. Won't go.
I'll tell you, Yurkovich.
He's having difficulty. Selstan. Yurkovich. Excuse me, that's Mandel. That's the Bailey. Still with it inside. He's stuffed.
Speck stuffs him. Okay. Okay, Neil Beck asserted himself under the Chiefs' offensive boards there. Again, Jim, they cannot allow the Chiefs to continue to take 2 and 3 shots.
Inbounds to Selstan. Mandel's on the other side here. They don't see him, though.
Bears.
6:20 left in the second period. 19-17 Piscataway over East Brunswick.
Bears appear to be in the zone right now.
Bailey, he gets inside. Didn't have the shot, though. But, again, Ferguson with the rebound. Won't go.
And Bentrovich comes down with it.
Here comes Glover. He pushes it up. Cannon makes an inside move, but nobody's there. That's Beck. Turns it around. Won't go. Suddenly, both teams are a little cold.
Here come the Chiefs.
Bailey passes it in to Fuya. Can't find it.
Oh, mercy.
Wow, are they banging the boards or what? Finally, Cannon comes down.
Cannon clears the boards there.
Well, he hasn't been underneath because he's been looking for the outside shot. Stolen by Ferguson.
Both teams playing good defense right now, Jim.
Selstan, open shot. And he hits finally a three-pointer.
Oh, I thought that was a 2. I thought he's on the line, Jim. They gave him 3.
Okay, and it's 22-17. Piscataway.
Celestan's 4th three-pointer of the year.
Cannon tries to penetrate, and it's stolen again.
And
You talk about tough defense.
Well,
Piscataway's doing it.
It's just a quick team, this Chief team right on the floor. Very quick team.
22-17 Piscataway. We have exactly 5 minutes left in the second period. Selstan again. East Brunswick with this rotating zone.
Cannon with the rebound.
He's going to take it himself, maybe? No. And again, a steal.
Stolen.
Long pass. Bailey's going to go with it.
That's Ferguson.
Wow.
And again, Jim, we can't keep saying the same thing. They cannot give them 1 and 2 shots off the offensive board. Somebody's got to come up with the rebound.
And East Brunswick is a little unraveled right now. It's 24-17. And they're having difficulty down here on this side. I think it's manifesting itself on the offensive side. Another shot, and that's going to be a timeout.
It's got to be.
Celestan puts it home. It's 26-17. Good run, 9-0.
And they're just beating them on the offensive boards. It's simple as that, Jim. And we'll hear it. I'm sure that's what Bo Henning's going to talk about.
All right, 26-17, and let's listen in on Bo Henning.
Every time you get it, now you're putting it on the floor. Okay? Break people down. Break them down. Okay? Mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, hey, we're 51 defense. Where we're getting hurt is on second shots again. Second shot. Even though we are in 51, you still have to locate a man, check him out, and then go to boards. Okay, then go to boards. All right. On the offensive end, if we have a dead ball situation, we want fist. Okay? Now, if we're in the break, however, it should be to break all the way through into open. We're not setting the back screen on the offside. Don't forget, on the dribble series, the same thing. Okay? All right, come on. Get yourselves back in this one right here with your defense. With your defense. All right, come on. Let's go, guys. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Good observation, Phil. That 51 defense down here, they're having trouble with it. It seems to be switching back and forth, and Celestan's been open a number of times.
Well, he just called for a 54, I believe, which is a full court zone press.
Okay.
The 51 is a half court zone trap, but he also mentioned the second shots were killing them, Jim.
Exactly, and we've seen that. Piscataway very strong off the offensive boards. Pass in, and who is it? They're going to get Ferguson, and I believe that is team foul 6, so they're not in the 1-on-1 yet.
Okay, it is. Now that's Bailey, 3-0. No, 4-0. I take it back. You're right, Jim.
Okay.
And that's his first.
All right, East Brunswick will have the bonus after this. Van Leeuwen puts it up.
3. Yes. That's 3 threes for Van Leeuwen
9
today.
points, and he is the one that racked up Piscataway last game with 29 points. And maybe Piscataway's this team. Passes inside. They're whipping the ball around now.
Good movement. Good movement.
Bailey inside the cell stand. Ferguson.
Just
Excuse
great
me, that's
movement.
for you.
Great
Wow.
movement by Chiefs. A 3 at the
Terrific.
point attempt won't go. Once again, they get the offensive rebound. Cell stand back up and down.
Bingo. And Selstan's got a few points. I think he's got 11 right now. And it's 28-20 with 3:25 left in the second. East Brunswick having a tough time with this team. Boy, the pressure defense has been terrific for Piscataway.
And Piscataway, one of the top teams in the county, and they're showing why today. Defense is the name of the game for them.
Whalen to Justin Harper, who's in the game now. And Harper puts it up. Could have called him for being over the top.
Jurkovic coming down with the rebound. 6'5" Jurkovic, and he's tired. Breathing heavy. He's about to be substituted for.
Inside to Fuya. Ferguson. Cellstand left alone. Harper. And boy, he has the touch now.
I'll tell you what it's about is good movement of the ball. They've moved the ball around as well as any team we've seen, Jim.
30-20. And that's going to go off Harper. Or what are they going to call here? Must have been a kick.
Okay, once again, substitutions by the Chiefs. You got Cannon coming back in for the Bears, but you got Jurkovic, who just about can walk, coming out. He's giving all he has while he's out on the court, and Dewey Ferguson coming out as well. Simmons going back in for the Chiefs, and Bailey coming out.
So East Brunswick can't let this game get away. It's 30-20 right now. Cannon pulls up.
Yes.
And he hits it. That's his first two-pointer of the evening. It's 30-22.
Cannon has a 1-pointer, 2-pointer, and a 3-pointer. 6 points for him tonight.
Cell stand. This is Jurkovic. Cross court. And they close him out this time. Jurkovic trapped and turnover. This is a 3-on-1. Nice pass.
Yes.
To Cannon.
Okay, good dish and good swish.
That's one of the first fast break opportunities for East Brunswick tonight.
Greg Kohlheim getting it out to Timmy Cannon on the fast break.
And the margin is closed to 30-24 Piscataway. Cellstand left alone again. Boy, he's not shy to go up, but he's feeling
basket here, and the Bears are right in the thick of this.
Cannon drives, and it won't go.
Jump ball.
And I think the arrow goes to Piscataway. That was a big basket
and
opportunity.
I'll tell you, as well as the Chiefs has been playing, the Bears are down by only 6 points here, Jim. And I'll tell you, if you're Bo Henry, you got to be pretty pleased. He knows how well the Chiefs have been playing, yet his players are only down by 6. And if you're Paul Shope, you got to be a little concerned because his team's pouring their hearts out there, only up by 6.
They really have looked good moving that ball, especially have been good on the boards. Jurkovic guarded by Cannon. And Cellstand, who has been shooting all night. Jurkovic goes up with it, and he hits. Wow. And it's 32-24.
I don't think that's Jurkovic. That's that is Jurkovic. You're right.
Okay, Mandel's number 33.
Okay.
Well, if they catch a foul here, so East Brunswick's going to go to the line. Should be a bonus opportunity. And the foul was, I believe, on Simmons. Yes, it was. That's his second.
And Rich Whalen, the sophomore, will go to the line, and he's shooting exactly 50% from the line here. They need him to make both of these.
Yeah, they can't afford any misses on the foul line tonight. And it's short.
Celestin with the rebound.
And, okay, under a minute. And the ball goes off.
And Celestin,
Excuse me.
a little fancy there. Looking like a mongoose coming down there, dribbling and threw it up a little too high. And
exactly.
Shoemate wasn't able to control it.
Okay, press again.
Full court pressure by the Chiefs here.
Token pressure, actually.
Token pressure, not intense pressure.
Glover will bring it across the line. This is Kohlheim. He likes to penetrate,
Ooh.
but it won't go. A little too hard to the basket.
Shoemate with the rebound. Shoemate with that big body blocking out. Simmons with the ball, controlling, looking for one shot right now, Jim.
Maybe. He's taking a peek at the clock. We'll see. I have a feeling Piscataway, if they see the opportunity, they might take it. Van Leeuwen is on cell stand. Simmons. All right, now they're coming out.
And they are.
Possibly using their quickness.
And you can expect it to go down to about 5 seconds, and they'll make their move.
Van Leeuwen, good one-on-one movement there.
At the 5-second mark.
But it won't go.
And a reaching by Celestin, and that's his third.
No, I have him for 2.
2?
But still in all, it gives East Brunswick an opportunity to come to the line.
Let's see, Jim.
You might be right, Phil. They're gonna take him out. 1. No, we have him. I know he has more than 1.
He certainly has more than 1.
Yeah. There it is. Now they have him for 2.
2? Okay.
Okay, so these are important shots for Matt Van Leeuwen to make. And he's the best foul shooter for East Brunswick. Oh, it will not go.
And once again, Shoemate with the rebound.
And some difficult foul shooting for East Brunswick at the buzzer at halftime here. So the score is 32-24, an 8-point deficit for the Bears. Piscataway playing really, really well on those offensive boards.
One of the finer performances we've seen by a high school team. Piscataway doing it all on the boards, good movement of the ball, and nevertheless, the Bears are only down by 8 points. They are at home. We know the Bears can be a terribly tough second half team, so they just got to turn it on during the second half.
Well, I was going to say, ask you, turn it on. In particular, Phil, what are some of the things that we need to look for from East Brunswick?
I think settle down. Boa says they were rushing things too much. They got better shot selection and just be in control of themselves. I think they're a little excited about facing this team again. They just need to settle down slightly and get in control and then start hitting some of those shots that are missing. You're talking about foul shots. They got to make a foul shots in a game like this, Jim.
Okay, good. All right. Well, once again, the athletic department is or has conducted a foul shooting contest for boys and girls throughout the district. And tonight, we're going to honor the winners with a presentation of a plaque by Mr. Frank Knottenberger, who is supervisor of athletics for East Brunswick. We're going to take a minute here while they clean the court. And I think what we'll do is take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment with the foul shooting contest. Okay, we are back at the halftime presentation ceremony with East Brunswick down 32-24 to Piscataway. Okay, as you can hear, the loudspeaker from Hammersholt, 6th grader Russell Schwartzman. And there's Russell. The 7th grade winner is Chris Hurley.
And he's got a basketball name.
Certainly does. From Bound Monroe, Matt. Good. I'll wait till the PA announcer.
Scrabonia.
Congratulations, Matthew. From Central, Sean Young. From Chittick, Derek Morales. From Frost, Mike Spieshawk. From Irwin School, Dan
Sauvignier, one of my Little League baseball players.
Okay, Phil knows him. From Memorial, Justin Boron. And not able to attend from Lawrence Brook, Tim Warren.
That's Justin Borak.
Borak.
No. Let's see.
You might be right. All right, this is
That's
Tim Warren. I apologize.
And Justin Borak is not here. That's his
correct.
dad, Bob Borak, who's a coach in the St. Bart's League, who picked up his plaque.
All right, we understand that they're going to go through a little foul shooting exhibition. Probably I call these the finals,
and
right?
No. Actually, this is not a contest at all. This is really more for the fans. Each of these players have won at their respective school, and what they're doing now is coming out here to put on a little show for the fans. And the winner will get a T-shirt, however. So, in a sense, there is a winner.
I think this is Frank Knottenberger's idea to get on the camera more, quite frankly.
No, it's a great he does this every year.
All right, so this must be Russell Schwartz.
Dan Sauvigny.
Sauvigny, okay. I'll go to
Right.
you know these guys by looks. All right. Oh, all right. Here's another young man.
Okay, so far, Sauvigny.
And right now, 1 for 3.
Okay.
Good one. Didn't waste
Another
any
one.
time on that shot. 3 left here. Good rotation,
Good
Phil.
rotation, yeah.
All right. And this one takes his time.
Ooh, another swish, I
8
tell you.
off. And Smallest.
Okay.
Won't go.
Here we go for the second round.
Yeah, we have an elimination bat, I see.
Sauvigny. Danny Sauvigny.
All right.
Ooh, okay, down to 2.
You know, while we have
Down
a
to
moment
1
here,
next.
I wanted to mention that tonight's game is going to be televised on tomorrow night, Wednesday.
Okay.
That would be Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m.
We're down to 2, Jim. We don't
Okay.
want to lose this.
Phil's definitely interested in this one.
Oh!
All right.
Let's
He
see.
makes it, he wins.
He makes it, he wins, right.
Okay, got it.
That's. Oh!
No.
We have a shoot off.
A new life.
There we go. And the pressure's on. That ball gets heavier and heavier.
Certainly does.
And I think Frank says he's going to do one more round after this if he misses.
Won't go.
And we call it even.
Draw.
Okay.
All right, we got 2 winners.
2 winners. I know one is Dan Sauvigny. I don't know who the other young man. Let's see if we can get a name.
Okay, we'll try to do that.
Okay.
And a good match tonight there. So that's the foul shooting contest. Congratulations to the winners. And I think we'll take a break here again, and we'll be back.
I think we're going to take a look at the cheerleaders right now.
Is that what we're going to do?
Exactly. They do a fine performance, so let's take a look at them.
And we will be back after the cheerleaders.
And Jim, as we open up the second half there, you're looking at some true East Brunswick fans there. Those are the Burks, the guy in the St. Louis cap and the guy with the beard there. That's Mr. Burke and Kevin Burke. Kevin coached with St. Bart's and does some Little League coaching as well, and just loves the game, any sport.
All righty, East Brunswick is already out on the court. We're back here with Piscataway holding a 32-24 lead. Just to give you a little bit of the scoring, Van Leeuwen with 3 3-pointers for 9 points. Cannon has 8 points to lead East Brunswick, and Selstan has 13 points, far and away the leading scorer for Piscataway. So that's it. We have a couple of program notes we want to try to get in here as we go along, but we'll get to them later.
Okay.
So East Brunswick, what do they call here? Backcourt? I guess so.
An auspicious start for the Bears.
Glover jumps over the 10-second line before he landed, so he's called, and right away Piscataway gets the turnover. So we're underway here in the second half. East Brunswick desperately needs to find an answer to that offensive rebounding that Piscataway has exploited. Mandel, he comes up with it. He's off balance, but they get the rebound, and it won't go. Tipped back in by Ferguson.
And I'll tell you, it's the same story. It hasn't stopped. They can't be allowed 2 and 3 shots off their offensive boards.
And it's 34-24. Piscataway back out to a 10-point lead. Again, playing that pressure defense. Foya talking to Cannon. Cannon gets inside. He goes up. Way off. And a rebound by Beck. Benchowitz follows it up, and he hits. And it's 34-26.
Timmy Cannon appears to be off.
Yes, he does.
His stride tonight.
Selstan. Bailey now. Looking for the opening. Bailey finds it underneath and gets it in. Boy, where did he have the room?
I'll tell you, just a fine drive there, Justin Bailey.
36-26. And East Brunswick's going to have to chip away. Van Leeuwen outside. Boy, he goes right up with a three-pointer.
And I'll tell you, that's his 4th three-pointer. Came in the game with 17. He has 21 three-pointers.
And I think East Brunswick's going to have to go to him more.
Oh,
wow.
Wow, and down.
Tough shot, tough bucket.
Celestine, tell you, Jim, as you look at the young fella there, he's a 6'3" junior, which means he'll be back next year, but easily one of the finer players we've seen this year. He is a basketball player. We've seen athletes before, but look at this kid. He's a basketball player, has a nice touch, handles the ball well, and apparently has a love for the game there.
So that basket gives Piscataway a 38-29 lead. Selstan will try to extend it. Does not. But who gets the board? But Piscataway. Open is Bailey.
Short.
Way off.
And once again, and you know, I'm not going to belabor a point, but if the Bears should happen to lose this game, they'll know clearly the reason why, Jim. Again.
All right, it is a 9-point deficit.
Shot after shot off the offensive board.
6:24, nobody to pass to. Now they finally get it in. Glover having difficulties bringing it up. This is Kareem, loses his footing, and what is he going to do?
And they call a jump ball, I'll tell you. And Piscataway's ball, good hustle by Pat Foya.
Wow, that's twice Glover
and
went
you got to
down.
wonder if Kareem's hurt that ankle.
Well, let's see how he moves. Seems to be maneuvering okay. But more importantly, East Brunswick needs to get some points. Open shot is Selstan. And he's off.
And another rebound.
Mandel with a rebound. Boy, we'll have to take a look at these statistics. They're going to call him for an offensive foul. He used his elbows to get around Beck, I believe.
Kevin Mandel, 6'5", junior, getting up nicely for the rebound, charged with the offensive foul.
That was a kind call by the official for East Brunswick, I would
full
say.
court pressure by the Chiefs here.
All right, Van Leeuwen has been the hot shooter for East Brunswick tonight. We're going to have to watch him. He has 4 3-pointers, and he's only been the one that's been able to keep East Brunswick in this game. Benchowitz brings it around to Cannon. Leading scorer has been Cold. Glover is going to go up, but he's way off. Had a hand in his face.
And that's that tough man-to-man defense.
Bailey pushes it up. Selstan, and he's stuck.
Oh, and he's called a jump on, I tell you.
Call
Brian Benchovich, I believe, coming in there, stuffing him, and the ball will be turned over to the Bears.
All right,
nice job.
You remember Henning in his huddle said they're going to have to come back with defense. Again, a tough inbounds for East Brunswick. Boy, they put the pressure on, Phil. 38-29, 5:30 left in the third period. Piscataway is on top, and boy, they are keeping that middle clogged.
Ooh, no foul. I tell you, I thought Celestine reached over the back there.
They don't call it. So East Brunswick will inbounds again. Boy, oh boy, is it tough. Tough inside. Cannon gonna go. No, won't fall.
Mando with the rebound. Here they pushing it down court.
A low pass to Ferguson.
He
Mandel
traveled.
catch him for walking. Now Piscataway not quite as sharp as they were in the first. There's a couple of turnovers here.
Had to lose a little edge there. Whalen comes in, and Bencerovich will take a break.
All right. Shoemate will come in for Piscataway.
Hold up. Mandel walking off the board, off the court. And Shoemate, as you point out, comes in. Wide body.
Okay. More switches off. This is Whalen bringing the ball up. And Phil, I'd be looking for Van Leeuwen. I really would. He seems to be the one that has the hot hand for East Brunswick.
I'll tell you, with this pressure the Chiefs are putting on, you got to look for the open man.
Yes. What do they call? 5 seconds.
Yeah, very rarely where you see that call, Jim.
I think the players sort of forget about it since they've shelved it in college basketball.
But once again, it gets give credit to the Chiefs' defense.
So another turnover for East Brunswick. And Bailey calmly brings it up. It's a pass in from Selstan into Foya. He's got it. What are they going to call?
Travel.
So Foya takes steps.
And I'll tell you, the Chiefs are hurting themselves. Otherwise, they would have pulled away by now, Jim.
Well, they're not bleeding yet. It's 38-29. They have a good lead here. More importantly, East Brunswick has not really found the answer on their side of the court. There's another turnover. No, Van Leeuwen takes it in. Thought he was fouled, but apparently not.
And I'll tell you, the officials are letting them play because there's a lot of bumping there and a turnover here. Shoemate trying to find Celestine, and Celestine is saying, check the man on the other side of the court.
It's a lot of sloppy play in this third quarter. We've got 4:23 left. And it's still 38-29. There hasn't been any scoring in the last 2 minutes or so.
And Jurkovic comes back in, and Dewey Ferguson takes a seat.
And East Brunswick's having difficulty just inbouncing the ball.
5 seconds. Timeout. I'll tell you, a good call. If Jim, they don't call that, they get called for the turnover there.
Exactly.
So a very good call for timeout here.
This is a good opportunity for Henning to make some changes.
Let's listen to Bo.
Fellas, not only do you got to set screens, you got to use them, right? And then right after the screen, you got to spin back hard to the ball. Come hard to the ball. Are they ignoring you on the inbounds? Or is there a guy in your face? Okay, well, keep that in mind. Now, anytime you're the four-man, after you inbound, break for the basket, you might be able to give it back to him real quick for a layup. Okay, got that? All right. Offensively now, I'm going to go for the score. Okay, I'm going to go for the score. It's going to put Van in the corner. Okay, because we're struggling getting things started. Take your man off the dribble, keep the ball centered, right? When you get in the paint, though, be under control. Jump stop, little short jumper or dump off, right? Okay, now we're going to run our 2 out of bounds play. If it's not there, get right into 4 to score. Okay, come on.
Let's go, fellas. Come on.
4 to score. I think that, Phil, that means Van Leeuwen.
Okay, we
to get the open shot.
Exactly. The 4 position. The score, simple as that. You've been talking about getting Matt Van Leeuwen because he seems to be the hot one in the game. That's exactly what Bo Henning plans on doing.
All right. Wow. Is
The
this tough or
again,
what?
I tell you.
It's amazing, the defense. They are all over the court. This is Cannon. Look how far out he is. Really, hardly with. There's Van Leeuwen. And
yes.
He hits a 3.
4 to score.
And it's 38-32. East Brunswick not out of it yet. There's a long pass. Jurkovic. That's 5 threes for Van Leeuwen, by the way. Selstan guarded by Glover, but he gets through, and he puts it home.
I'll tell you, just a fine move by the baseline move by the young player there.
Green
Goes
gave
up
just a
and
little
he's
bit
fouled, I'll tell you.
Gave him just a little bit too much room.
Celestin, 6'3" junior. He's the leading scorer for this Chief team. Came in averaging 11.4 points per game.
And he makes it. And again, back to that 9-point lead, 41-32 now, Piscataway ahead. 3:46 left in the third. East Brunswick desperately needs to get close. What do they got here?
A foul, shoemate.
Call wide body, as Phil alludes to. That is the first team foul? It's got to be the second team foul, Piscataway.
Second team foul, first foul, and shoemate.
Okay. And Whalen looks to inbounds. There's the shot underneath.
And, ooh, tell you, it would have been a big play there. We got Mandel going up. Oh, no, okay, they called it on.
What do they have? Well, anyway, Cannon was hammered on that play.
Let's see who they called it on. They called it on shoemate. No, they called it on number 24.
That's Jurkovic.
Jurkovic on that foul there, and almost certainly a potential three-point play for Cannon. However, he called for the two. He'll shoot two.
All right, he sinks the first one. East Brunswick, not too many opportunities at the line tonight. That's only the third shot for Cannon. He's made two, and only Van Leeuwen and Whalen have gone to the line. And he makes both of them, Cannon does, and it's 41-34. A little bit of pressure by East Brunswick. That's Whalen on Bailey. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Bailey penetrates, and that leaves Jurkovic open. But it won't go. But who gets the board? But Piscataway.
Oh.
And it's tough.
Celestin.
Boy, they are really doing the job off the boards. 43-34. Van Leeuwen took the dribble, so he has to get rid of it. Whalen doesn't have the shot.
He traveled.
And they're going to call him for steps.
And everything that's happening, Jim, again comes back to the defense. We talked about it at the top of the game. That's the name of the game for the Chiefs, and they're exhibiting that right now.
And boy, did they break that inbounds. Celestin with it, and he's guarded by Glover, but it's kicked. And it's a turnover. Van Leeuwen to Glover. Elects to take it himself, but it wasn't go. Not really the best shot there.
And here come the Chiefs.
Penetration by Bailey, but it won't fall. And finally, East Brunswick gets an offensive rebound. This is Cannon. He's going to take a three. No.
Celestin with the rebound, pushes it down court to Mandel.
Mandel. Van Leeuwen guards him.
He's off, and Cannon with the rebound again. Down to Glover.
Not there. It's not there. They have to push it out.
Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy.
And it's a turnover. And you can see what this defense, this pressure does is gets East Brunswick off its game. So Celestin is looking for somebody to inbounds.
And Simmons takes control right now. Whalen on Simmons.
What we got here?
Now reach in.
30,
Yeah.
that would be Whalen.
Right.
Okay. And Richie picks up his third team foul. And Piscataway still holding on to that 9-point lead. It's 43-34. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mandel, he's got the shot. Won't go though. And boy, tough rebound in there. Good one by Foya. Celestin wants to take it himself.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I'll
we thought
tell
we
you.
saw an offensive foul, but
Good
Foya,
dish, good swish. Celestin just a fine player.
and it's 45-34. Backed out is Beck, and it won't go. Ball's off East Brunswick.
I'll tell you, East Brunswick, they really aren't getting many rebounds. It's amazing during the game as much as they are, Jim. That's what's hurting them.
Yes.
The boards.
And Henning's got to do something, so he elects to bring Kohlheim in. Foya off. One of the few times East Brunswick picks up the rebound.
Over to Cannon.
Cannon really doesn't have the shot.
And off.
Well,
Glover puts it back up.
Finally,
I'll tell you.
a rebound.
A big basket there,
Ends
too.
up in a score. And it's 45-36, down to 9-point margin again.
And I'll tell you, that's a big basket.
1 minute to go. Jurkovic has it. Behind the back. Looks for the feed off, but it's not there. Selstand, though, has it. 45 seconds to go. Alley-oop, but it hits the rim. But wouldn't you know it,
And they still get the rebound.
ball gets to Piscataway, and they get the rebound, and they get the foul. And I believe, are they going to get on that? Beck? Beck it is. 4th team foul. Still a non-shooting situation. And East Brunswick a little bit dejected. I see Glover coming off the court, hanging his head.
Well, I don't think he's just tired, Jim. They've expanded a lot of energy out there. As I mentioned, this is the first team I've seen that substitutes as much as the Bears do. And they've kept the pressure up constantly.
Selstand, boy, he can penetrate well. Ferguson, they have some weapons. And it's 47-36, 30 seconds. Cannon, this is Van Leeuwen. He goes up, won't go. And again, Jurkovic with the rebound.
I'll tell you.
And they're gonna play for one here. There's about 10 seconds left.
It's Bailey.
5, Selstand, he's their shooter. Wow, they got it underneath, huh?
And they'll maintain control with 1 second left. And you see Paul Show putting one finger up, 1 second, one play. Let's see what happens.
Lob, they're gonna get it off.
Oh,
it goes.
mercy.
Boy,
I'll tell you, Bailey. Justin Bailey hitting the basket at the buzzer there.
I think that was Ferguson, Phil, number 40 to hit that one.
You're right.
Okay, and to accentuate a third quarter where Piscataway really played well, 49-36. They extend that lead. All right, let's listen in on Bo.
We've always got to see the ball when we're in man-to-man. We've always got a couple times these guys are driving, we're not even there to help. We're not there to rotate. We cannot let drives go to the middle. We cannot let them drive to the middle. They'll just get in there and kick it off, okay? Brian, give Neil a rest. Anybody else need one here?
Go and run, Duke, now.
Anyone else need a rest? No. Okay, right now Greg is playing the 4 and you're the 3, right? Deep, sit down, defensively. Step out there 23, so you stop. What I want to do is I don't want to let him run up the court free. Pick your man up early, control the dribbling, and then give him a solid 22 when the ball comes in this end, okay? Come on, let's go, fellas.
Okay, you heard that.
Okay, offensively, doesn't want to allow them to penetrate as much as the Bears allow them to do that. Defensively, want 22. They want a half-court man-to-man defense.
All right, Piscataway is going to inbounds here, holding a 49-36 lead. By the way, tomorrow night, since this game will be televised on Wednesday, tomorrow night, Thursday, if you can make it out here to East Brunswick, the girls are going to be playing Bishop R, which is undefeated, probably the closest competition for the girls this year. So that'll be a game to watch.
That'll be Thursday, Jim.
That's correct, Thursday. Another errant rebound picked up, and it's 51-36. Pass in. Benchowitz goes up, and it will not fall.
And if you see Paul Shobe standing up, and he likes the foul.
All right, they're going to call that who? On number 11.
Number 40.
Excuse me. Yes. Well, that's Ferguson then.
And Benchowitz will go to the line to shoot 2. And Benchowitz averaging 42% from the line, 11 of 26 thus far this year.
Goes in and out.
That one, they should give him 1 point for that. It went halfway down before it popped out.
Phil, I have to say the East Brunswick big men have really been a non-factor tonight. That's been a key.
Well, I'm surprised that we haven't heard a whole lot about it in the huddle there.
Yeah.
But clearly rebounding's been the name of the game.
I mean, I even want to say that maybe Piscataway out-hustled East Brunswick. We're talking like this game is over, but East Brunswick definitely needs to change the course of this game.
Well, you see the hustle there, and the rebound's been the story all game.
All right, 51-36, 7-11 left, fourth quarter. Chiefs. And by the way, East Brunswick beat Piscataway the first time around.
That's for sure, Jim.
We didn't mention it, but East Brunswick really kind of needs this game to ensure itself a berth in the state tournament. Yurkovich puts it home, and now it's 53-36, and they are extending this lead now. Right now, East Brunswick with a 5-4 record. Van Leeuwen from way out. What can you say? It's a 6 3-pointer, and it's 53-39. Just give them the ball and let them shoot, quite frankly. And another turnover, okay. We have a substitution here, number 32 coming in for East Brunswick. That is Jim Kolakowski. Cannon will sit. And East Brunswick, I don't think it's going to be a mystery as to who they're going to get the ball to. Van Leeuwen, of course, is guarded closely. Now he has it, and it's tipped away. Phil, we mentioned the state tournament now. Okay, East Brunswick's got a 5-4 record, but they have some tough games coming up here. We'll take a look at the schedule in a second.
Well,
they really needed this game tonight. Holheim gets a rebound, puts it home. No, will not go. It's been the story all night for the Bears.
Bailey with the rebound.
And I can't imagine, Phil, that they're going to want to go at the same pace. They probably want to slow it down. They got a nice 14-point bulge here. Good rebound by Yurkovich.
Both Yurkovich and Shoemate on the offensive rebound there.
Take your pick. 55-39. There's shot went up by Van Leeuwen.
Bailey goes up and grabs it.
He's probably better off shooting outside.
Great feed by Bailey. I'll tell you.
Terrific.
A great look by Bailey to.
Got to call a timeout. And things getting away from East Brunswick now, 57-39. And I'll have to say, in East Brunswick's defense, they're going up against a really hot Piscataway team tonight.
They're hot. They're hot tonight. Let's listen to
the guys we have in the game right now. We're going to have Neil, Timmy, Kareem, Van, and Brian. Those 5 guys. If you weren't in, you report in. You're going to take Celestin then, we'll switch you with Kareem, right? You're going to take Celestin. Okay. Fellas, we got to pick up early now. We got to go 34 defense. 34. Now, listen to me. If I call for 52, Timmy comes out front. Hey, I can't even have that with your head down and not looking at me, okay? You just got to concentrate and work. You 2 guys on the wings, you'll be inside. That's if we go 52 defense, right? But right now we are 34 defense, okay? All right, come on, fellas, let's go.
Come on, let's go, fellas.
Phil, you looked straight in the eyes of Kareem Glover and said, I got to have you looking at me if I can teach you.
That's right.
And I think dejection is really set in on the East Brunswick case.
Okay, he's called for 34 defense, and then he'll switch to the 52, which is the half-court zone trap.
All right, Benchowitz is going to try to inbounds. Van Leeuwen with it. I mentioned that as far as the state tournament is concerned, they're 5-4. Van Leeuwen.
I'll tell you, no foul.
And there's no foul. Oh, well. And Piscataway content to just push it up the way they have all evening. But Thursday night they're going to be at Bishop R, and then on Saturday they're going to be at Perth Amboy. That's not an easy one.
That's for sure.
And then finally they're going to come home on February 1st. I believe that's a Tuesday. No, that'll again will be at JP Stevens. So a couple of tough games ahead for East Brunswick. They're going to have to split in order to assure themselves of a state playoff berth.
As Mr. Bailey throws it away, the Chiefs appear to be trying to take some time off the clock there, Jim. Not used to that.
Not comfortable at all. Why not? Okay, we got a foul here. I think they caught Ferguson on Van Leeuwen, perhaps. Let's see. No, Bailey. And that'll be, what, 3 on Bailey.
And you look at these officials here. You can tell they're veteran officials here. Probably, I'll start to say maybe used to union ball where they really let them play, because there's been some touch ones that we've seen called before.
Well, Van Leeuwen finally misses an outside 3. Inside, that's Harper, off the board. And it's 59-39.
And Ferguson, that is.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, Ferguson. What do we got here?
And I'll tell you, you got a 20-point lead. That's what you have here, Jim, with 4:17 left. The Chiefs just have taken complete control of this game here. And here you see them with 4 new players coming, 4 substitutes coming into the game.
All right, 2 of them were starters, by the way, so Piscataway loses nothing on these 4 substitutions. And this has been a tough matchup for East Brunswick all evening. So Glover will go to the line, shooting 2. The foul was handed out to number 34, Shoemate, who is not in the game now. And Glover makes 1. Score is 59-40.
Glover, a 38% shooter from the foul line.
Bill, I can understand why the county was looking at Piscataway as one of the better teams.
Well, they are. It's simple as that. Any team that's up by the Bears by nearly 20 points, even though the Bears haven't been on their game, has to be a good team.
They have really controlled the boards, and that has made the tempo, develop the tempo all night.
I'll tell you, the next time out, if we get a chance to talk about Paul Shobe, I'd like to talk about the job he's done. And we were here the other week, Jim, where we saw
Van Leeuwen, 3. Wow, 7th 3-pointer, which adds up to 21 points. We have to look and find out what the record is for an individual.
You're right. That may be some sort of record there.
7 3-pointers. We've seen it from such players as Jose Arena from Perth Amboy.
And I'll tell you, so let's look at Paul Shobe over here. Look at that Piscataway bench a minute there. And Paul Shobe is in his 10th year here, Jim. And this is a young guy that really has control of his team. We were here the other week, Jim. We did a game where we talked about it, that where a coach didn't have control of his team.
Yes.
This coach does. He's been to the rack for the last 3 years. And, of course, you remember that team in 1991, I guess it was, where they won the championship, at the county championship. They had players like Nate Grant and Bruce Austin, Randy Bennett, to name a few. But Paul Shobe has done an outstanding job year in and year out, and he is clearly one of the better coaches in all of Middlesex County.
And certainly not a huddle of a team that is leading by 16 points, 59-43. There's just 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And unless something happens, East Brunswick's going to go down to defeat, and their record is going to even to 5-5.
Well, we've seen stranger things. 4 minutes left.
Well, this would be the strangest, because I think Piscataway shows no signs of letting up. Simmons to Selstand. And he's had good penetration all evening.
And clearly the Chiefs are taking time off the clock, Jim. You talked about whether they can play this type of game, but
almost a turnover. Jurkovic passes out to Simmons, who takes it. And ball goes through the arms of one player. Van Leeuwen comes up with it. Cannon really hasn't been comfortable all evening.
Just a fine move. Cannon.
Finally.
I'll tell you, going up with the left hand there.
Long pass down court to Jurkovic. Fakes, goes up now. And East Brunswick gets the board. 59-45.
Okay, Jim, man. I keep saying this game's not over. I've seen things happen before, and the Chiefs don't look like they're trying to slow it down.
Such is what the three-point
can do.
That's continuation, and it's good.
I'll tell you, Timmy Cannon with a fine move there, getting slapped on the body there, and the ball goes down.
Well, it is a 12-point game now.
That's what I'm saying. Piscataway seems to have stopped doing what they were doing. They have enough bodies to continue playing like they can play. They've been substituting enough, but to try to, just go into something else altogether different, If it doesn't fit you.
I'll say something else. With Van Leeuwen being a hot three-point shooter tonight, that always gives East Brunswick hope. And it hits it.
And it's 11 points with about 2:50 left to play.
Cannon, by the way, has 15 points, but Van Leeuwen leads East Brunswick with 21. More importantly, it brings it down to at least a hopeful 11-point lead for Piscataway, and that's another turnover. Good hustle by Van Leeuwen. And congratulations, Phil. Ball goes up into Mr. Color Analyst Phil Hill.
I hope you saw the form on that return.
And I noticed the cheer in the crowd. Anyway, East Brunswick is going to try to get back into this. Beck dribbling the ball. Van Leeuwen, will he go? And they're going to at least get a 2-point shot.
I'll tell you, Jim, this game is turning here. There's 2 minutes 26 left in the game. Piscataway has stopped playing the game that they've been playing for 3 quarters here, and slowly but surely the Bears are chipping away. And Paul Shobe is calling timeout because he sees the same thing I see.
Exactly. Okay, what we will do is go into the huddle now with Bo Henning, and let's see if the East Brunswick Bears have their heads up now.
All right, now, we get in those situations where we're going one-on-one. Think about penetrate and kick. Penetrate and kick, okay? All right? All right, you understand what I want with the 34 now, right? Let's force a gamble because...
Go right away?
What's that?
As soon as it throws in.
No. I want the guy to get up and guard him so that we can turn him and maybe get an early rotation. Make sure everybody else knows where the ball is so you can rotate, right? Fellas, we have 14 fouls only. Only got 14 fouls. Be aggressive as hell. These guys are letting it go anyhow. They ain't calling a whole lot. Okay?
Remember that.
All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, guys. Defense.
Good observation.
Bo Henning makes an excellent point. The same point I made about the officials. They're letting you play. They're not calling a whole lot. Bo Henning says be aggressive as hell. I think a 34 defense, I'm not sure. I think he's telling them to overplay defensively. Take a chance. Gamble some. You know, we got nothing to lose at this juncture here.
Well,
Offensively, he's saying penetrate, then kick it out.
Well, the Bears with a late game run here, trying to get it back into it. Van Leeuwen with 2 important shots. Makes the first. He's East Brunswick leading scorer now with 22 points. Yerkovich goes in, Mandel out for Piscataway. And the score now is 59-49. Van Leeuwen can bring it under 10. We have 2:26 left in this game. Piscataway holding on to that 10-point lead. Van Leeuwen makes the second, and I'm sure pressure by East Brunswick here.
Full court pressure by the Bears here.
Bailey will attempt to bring it up across the 10-second line. He's not there yet, and he gets across. Cell stand.
And the Chiefs appear to have gone back to their game that they had before, Jim.
And it works.
Before they were holding the ball back, I think Paul Shobe called timeout and said, hey, listen, we got enough bodies, we're fresh enough, let's go with what got us here.
And that makes it 61-50. Cannon goes up with it. He doesn't make it.
And what it's about is letting them play. That's all it is. See, they're passing down, putting it in. They've gone back to what got them there, Jim, in the first play. No more holding that ball and getting out of sync. Let's just run it into the ground, and whatever happened, happens.
That's exactly the way it is, 63-50. Cannon. East Brunswick, again, just having difficulty getting a shot off.
No travel.
Don't see it, did you? I guess they called a hesitation on Cannon.
And I've never seen Timmy Cannon has some underpants showing. I haven't seen that on a player in a while. It's sort of Scottish.
Well, Yerkovich goes underneath, and it falls.
Again, Jim, not content to hold the ball, playing their game and scoring.
65-50, so that run by East Brunswick was short-lived. And a lead pass will not go.
Okay, Jim.
And we are under a minute now, 65-50. I think East Brunswick's going to have to foul now. That's what they do. Beck was the one that caught Selstan. Just trying to get you up to date with some scoring here. Selstan, 23 points. Another foul. Jurkovic has 14. Ferguson, he's chipped in with 11.
The Bears still have another foul to give, Jim. So they'll be aggressive trying to steal it.
Well, they caught Van Leeuwen on that. They have 2 on him. I think he has 3, but that's besides the point. Jurkovic, he's fouled, and that should be a bonus.
And they'll take him to the 1-and-1. And Jim, you look with 47 seconds left, the score is 65-50 in favor of the Chiefs. And quite frankly, the name of the game is that the Chiefs have done what they've had to do. They come in averaging offensively 59 points a game, giving up 45 points a game, whereas the Bears come in averaging 55 points a game and giving up 51. So it's right in those statistics right there. The Bears have given up, to this point, 14 more points than they normally do per game, and aren't quite average, and right now are 5 points under what they average per game.
And it's been very obvious on the court. And rebounding and defense have done it for Piscataway.
And Matt Van Leeuwen comes out with a well-deserved hand. He's long range. He may have set some record tonight with 3-pointers, Jim.
Well, we will check into that and report on it. All right, another stoppage of play here. And this time, I believe Bailey will go to the line. Cannon picks up the foul. Boy, have we seen substitutions or what tonight?
We've seen a lot of substitutions, and as I said, we know Bo Henning does that quite frequently. But Paul Shobe has come in, and they both have a 9-man rotation, but clearly Shobe seems to have substituted a lot more. And I guess when you're in the lead, you certainly can afford to do that.
That's exactly right. All right, 1-on-1 for Bailey. And he hits his first. So we do have to look ahead and hope that these Bears can rally themselves. Next game we have mentioned is against Bishop Bar. At Bishop Bar, that is not a given.
That's not a given at all. Man, slapped away, I'll tell you.
And that sort of accentuates the evening for Piscataway.
And that's Dewey Ferguson. He's 6'3", but really skied that time to knock it away. And you're right, Jim. It's just been a dominating performance by the Chiefs tonight.
Penetration. Glover is going to have to go with it. Doesn't get enough English on it. And Piscataway's Bailey comes down with the rebound. Comes up court, 17 seconds left. They could hold. I don't think East Brunswick wants to foul. They're going to get this game over with. 67-50. And a really fine effort by Piscataway tonight. Did what they had to shut down East Brunswick. And that's going to do it. 67-50. A good showing for Piscataway. And Phil, I guess the question that begs right now is how does this game affect East Brunswick's confidence?
Well, clearly this is a team that East Brunswick beat in Piscataway 54-49, I believe, and they had to believe that they were going to play them tough tonight. And as you saw, the Chiefs just took it away from them. I think we can talk. All teams have had layoffs. Piscataway has been open a few more days than East Brunswick has, and Paul Shobe says they had a chance to practice a little bit more. But clearly the Bears were just not as sharp as we're used to seeing them, Jim.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Right now that puts them at 5-5, and I can't think of there can't be a team, a 5 team that's better than the Bears in the state. I mean, they didn't show it this game here, but they've done everything. They got the right blend of youth and veterans. Other games they've been rebounding and shooting from the outside well, and yet they're only at 5-5. So they're at jeopardy for the state playoffs. I don't know what they're going to do as far as all those games that have been frozen out, so to speak. how they're going to make them up and whatnot.
Okay, and I think we can't forget the performance by Matt Van Leeuwen in a losing effort with 7 3-point shots for a total of 21 plus 2 foul shots for 23 points to lead the way for East Brunswick. All right, that's going to do it. So we thank you for joining us. So for Phil Hill, this is Jim Allender saying have a good evening.